Hi everyone. I hope you all had a great first week back in the office or on Zoom or however you guys work. I thought I'd get on here today and talk about my New Year's resolutions for 2024. I have 6 of them. I actually love New Year's resolutions because I love self-reflecting, and I love really thinking about how I can improve things or what I want to carry forward into the new year. So here you go. So the first one is to increase my intentional use of focus time rituals. So what does that mean to me? Like many of you, I'm sure my calendar can book up pretty quickly. And there's a lot of demand for my time, just like all of us. So I am being very intentional about scheduling focus time for myself going into the new year, and then using rituals to make the most of that focus time. So, maybe that looks like putting your phone across the room so that you have to physically get up in order to check it, turning off Slack, shutting down Slack completely, turning your email notifications off, putting on classical music, lighting an incense, whatever you have to do. I think these rituals actually really put you in the zone, and it's like a little form of ikigai. If you follow that helps you get into the mindset to think through these big problems or work out, your strategy for something, do some higher level thinking. The second resolution that I have is to continue setting and reinforcing healthy boundaries for my marketing team. The reason that I think this is really important is because I believe it makes everybody happier and it increases our productivity levels. So, what does this look like for us? It typically looks like implementing and clearly communicating a rock solid process that we can all adhere to. And that includes the creative brief aspect of the process and really spending time, bringing all the resources together, getting everyone around the table, asking those big questions and sharing inspiration and that kind of thing before we take on a new campaign or initiative. I find that this really helps everybody build healthy relationships, maintain those healthy relationships, and also everybody's just happier, right? So I think healthy boundaries are a really important thing, especially for marketing organizations. My third resolution is to always keep a creative side project just for myself. Why do I do this? Because I truly believe that it enriches my life and my ability to do my job. As a lot of you know, I have been writing a book for the past year, and that book, the draft is due at the end of the month to my editor, and so I am looking for what my next creative side project could be. I find that it increases my ability to be creative at work. It increases my ability for lateral thinking. It feels good. So I really believe in keeping a creative side project just for yourself if you work in marketing. The fourth resolution that I have is really important, but it might seem a bit unconventional for a professional resolutions list. I am going to stay committed to taking care of my brain through clean eating, rest, and exercise. I truly believe that this makes all the difference in your ability to bring your best self to work, and to everything that you do, really. I have been on a whole foods diet for the past couple months, and I have noticed, less brain fog, more energy, etc., better skin, quite frankly. And if you guys haven't read Ultra Processed People by Chris Van Tolkien, I highly, highly recommend it. It talks about the effect of processed foods on the body and encourages everyone to eat more whole foods like our ancestors did. And I have really found that has made all the difference for me personally. So highly recommend it. Exercise, I'm a big believer in that. I personally wake up at about 5 a.m. 2 days a week so that I can hit up a Barry's boot camp after driving up to LA to our LA office. And on those days I am charging. I am ready to conquer the world. It is incredible. So I truly believe whatever you got to do, if it's yoga, if it's hot girl walks, I guess we're calling it now, which I used to think was just fast walking, which is also good. If it's Pilates, just a teeny bit of weightlifting, keep a couple of hand weights next to your desk, and use that little window of time between meetings to get some weightlifting in. Do what you got to do. But I really believe that, exercise really does make all the difference for how you can show up to your life. And rest, like as a mom of a toddler, it can be hard, right? And it can be hard for a lot of us working parents. What I find is even if I can't necessarily control my own sleep schedule at night because of my daughter's needs, I can find little ways to give myself a mental rest, at least throughout my week. So maybe it's catching a yoga nidra class on the way home from work one day. Maybe it's just doing a little bit of sound healing or the Sam Harris meditation app or whatever it is, just a couple of times a week. But giving your brain a moment to rest really does make a difference. The fifth resolution that I have is to increase our brand's production of multimedia content that is high quality content. I've done this for a lot of companies, and I truly believe that it is the only way to build an effective demand gen ecosystem. If you think about it, there are all types of learners in the world, right? And people are going to respond to different things. So you want to make sure that you're investing in different types of content to bring them value. So, some people will want written blogs, some will want to listen to audio while they multitask because they just have a really busy schedule. Some will connect more with live action video. Some will prefer animated video, just podcast. Just really think about a multimedia approach to your content strategy and building out quality content rather than focusing on producing a bunch of low value content. I truly believe it's the only way to go. So we have a lot of really cool stuff coming out from SIFT in the coming year. And then the last resolution that I have is just to keep speaking, sharing, and connecting with you guys. So I've really enjoyed this past year. Thank you for the people who have sent me notes and the people who have messaged and commented and shared their thoughts with me. I've really enjoyed this. So I hope you guys have too. I hope you're not sick of me yet because I have committed to myself to continue sharing and continue connecting in 2024. I'll be sharing on the Forbes Communications Council. I've got a couple of cool articles coming out there in the near future, and then I've got some speaking engagements, and of course I'll be sharing videos like this to my YouTube channel and to LinkedIn. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you all are as excited for this coming year as I am, and see you soon. Bye.